Welcome home, Bitcoin truth seekers and gaming truth seekers. Let's look at gaming tokens. They're beginning to make some moves and they've been interesting recently. So let's zoom in and look at some gaming tokens. These are some of my favorite ones that are actually making moves recently. Also ones that we've been talking about over at Blockchain Education recently, and link in the description. As always, bitcoindailyview.com got more for you there. So we'll get straight into the action here. Bitcoin today making crazy moves, wrecking a lot of shorts. And that's an interesting thing. It's a beautiful thing. Really interesting seeing how the market opens on Monday. Because looking at commodities, which are Forex, so they're always open. Oil beginning to make a little bit of a move right now. Gold's making a little bit of a move, and silver's making a very, very important move off the daily 200 moving average. We'll see how the DXY opens. But anyway, this is an interesting time. We're going to see volatility this week for many, many reasons, and maybe positive volatility in the gaming tokens. So let's just keep on rolling over here to the things that you care about because you are a hardcore gamer and you love your tokens, or you're a hardcore trader and you love gaming tokens because maybe they're doing quite well right now. Bitcoin coming in at 45,107, beginning to cool off a little bit from its recent pump. Top 100 alts insane. So Bitcoin, of course, 4-hour chart made a bounce off the 200 moving average, moving up like a rocket ship to Pluto. Indicators rolling over. It broke recent resistance. Who knows how far it's going to go, but it's pretty uninspiring. So crypto market woke up today for reasons, well, you can speculate, but it woke up. So anyway, let's look at gaming tokens. So this is my little gaming list here. I will take this list here. And how do I share it? Yes, it is shared. Copy the link. I'm going to put this in the live chat right now. So there you go. You got to be live to get the list. Okay, now there it is. So I sort it by gains, percent wise. So here's Pepe. Pepe is not a game token, but I was just looking at it, so you're seeing it. But Pepe, even though it's been on a bit of a overall kind of a trend line, kind of a downwards trend here, not too exciting, but also you can kind of see where it's in a bit of a wedge pattern here. It's going to have to break out of, and most likely it's going to break out to the top side. So anyway, Pepe, not why we're here, but 4-hour chart beginning to roll over. This guy could start moving again. Interesting coin. I like what I'm seeing on many levels. So let's get back to the gaming. FCon, a really cool project. Was looking at it earlier. 4-hour chart. It has been in kind of a spot between the 0.5 and the 382. Broke above a few times recently. If you look at the squeeze indicator, beginning to roll over to the positive after it really has been dumping for a while. Directional index a little weak. ADX kind of trending down. This guy may have given back all it's going to give back. I'm not going to say FCon versus USDT on the 4-hour chart. Over on what exchange is this on? Over on KuCoin. Most days are on KuCoin. We'll see if this guy continues, but it's starting to look a little bit perky. Maybe it's given enough back. I'm going to look at this one here. I'm going to clear the deck. Let's look at a 45-minute chart, and let's see. It needs to break the 45-minute 200 moving average. This guy is not too hot yet, but it's beginning to push. Anyway, FCon kind of sideways, but a few percent gains today. Looking at VID, which is VID-T DAO, so VID, VID versus USDT. I like what I'm seeing here. Let's go to a 4-hour chart. Pull some time in here. Okay, so VID-T has had a beautiful upwards channel recently. Broke above it. It's been given some back. Look at this 4-hour chart. It's beautiful. Squeeze indicators rolling over. Directional index is in the green. ADX is kind of indecisive, but that tangent will turn positive. No profound volume coming in right now, but it's beginning to move up. It has 3 positive candle bodies in a row. Actually, so we're seeing that they turn purple. That's candles by Sam. It's an indicator on TradingView. You can find it over at bitcoindailyview.com. Just scroll down to the indicators section, and it is there. All right, so it bounced off the heartbeat, where we definitely see some nice support recently of this channel. A 4-hour chart, it's above the 200 moving average. I like that. Let's actually clear all this mess up. Sorry about that. There we go. Boom. Now, Let's go back to here. Bonk. Sorry about this. I mean to slow you guys down. What I like about this right now, vid versus yeah, vid T. Oh, I see this one. Yeah, this one's interesting. So this is vid T. Yeah, vid T versus USDT. Okay. Um, we made a nice aggressive break above the 200 and the 314 moving average on the 45-minute chart, and we're holding it. What I'm watching for this guy to do is run a little bit more. Most likely vid T versus USDT will come up here above the 200, come back down, find support, and keep going, or sideways a little while and then begin to go up. But in general, strong chart. I'm kind of waiting for the this guy here to test the 45-minute, or you could say the hourly. Yeah, on the hourly, it was kind of stuck between the 200 and 314 for a while. You can look at the hourly; it looks kind of nice and sweet there. I'm waiting for the hourly and the 200 to hold. I'm sorry, the hourly and the 45-minute to hold that 200 moving average in the white there. If you can hold that, if you can find support and continue moving up, then definitely I'll be watching the 4-hour chart for a chart to possibly trade, because we're well above the 200 moving average there. We're looking good. The squeeze is rolling over positive. Directional index is looking good. This guy definitely, it gave a lot back. And, if you wanted to be a little bit creative, you could almost see kind of a head and shoulders pattern here, which maybe will play out towards the positive. We'll see. Right now it's looking that way. It does have, previous support, and well, I should say previous areas of resistance that it might find a little bit of a bump getting over. But if we do like a horizontal ray, you can kind of see some resistance here. You can kind of see some resistance here. But in general, let's just watch this one. The 4-hour chart's looking powerful. This guy could keep moving. If the market keeps moving, if the crypto market's positive, this guy definitely has some potential. I like what I'm seeing there. All right, so let's look at AXS. Axie Infinity, everyone loves it. This is a really fun one that we were looking at earlier. So we have our 4-hour chart here, and what are we noticing on the 4-hour chart? The squeeze indicator is rolling over, directional axis in the green, ADX tangent is up. Beginning to see a little bit of volume come in. Now, what I like here, this is a really nice chart. And that's because we had this beautiful upwards channel that was rocking along, looking great. We broke above it, and then we came back down, and what have we done? We've basically created a new channel, in my opinion. So now the top of the previous channel is now the support, and we're moving up. It's a 4-hour chart, looks good. I kind of expect nice gains out of this one. As always, not financial advice, just entertainment purposes only. But I do want to mention a forecast. If this guy ran back to from where it's at, top of this channel, that's 26%. So myself, I may hit like a 10%, at 10% profit, hit a 5% trailing take profit. And I bet you I'll get 20% out of this one. Just bet you if it plays out. So anyway, dang, and I like this one because you can play it on KuCoin, AXS. It's on most of the main exchanges. And you know what? It's even on dang Coinbase. Whoa, that's pretty badass. So it's on Coinbase. It's on KuCoin. It's on Bittrex, which is no longer there anymore. Anyway, I'm liking what I'm seeing. It's on OKX. It's on MEXC, Gate.io. You got to be on one of those exchanges. So this one here, Craig's game pick of the session here of the video. This is nice. It very well may continue. I like what I'm seeing. So, like I say, not financial advice, but I may hop in this one and just ride it back to the top of this channel. It's all about if the market stays positive. We'll probably see Bitcoin begin to retrace and drag some of these down. But overall, 4-hour chart, nice and positive, powerful. AXS, which is Axie Infinity, a cool project on KuCoin, on Coinbase, on MEXC. This thing's looking great. We're seeing a nice move up. I really would see this guy moving back to the top of this channel. So for me, that's probably my pick of the day. All right, so Magic is beautiful, and it did what Axie did. So if we look here, we have a beautiful upwards channel that's been running and running and running. We broke above it, came back, tested it, 4-hour charts rolling over, and what do we have now? It's very obvious that we have now created a new, parallel channel. boom, we've made the top of the previous channel of support. It's moving up. It's looking good. It's just getting started. Nice gains recently. I love what I'm seeing. So really, AXS, Axie Infinity, Magic looking great. I like AXS the best really so far. Let's look at Rev. Rev, REVV. Wow, it's getting kind of crazy with this chart recently. What is this thing? Let me get rid of this. Okay, let's try to pull this guy in so we can see it. Yeah, I did a 4-hour chart, went way back to when it started moving to its high. On the 4-hour, it's under the 314-200, under the 618 golden pocket. So we'll come back and visit that one later. Voxy, this one here. Okay, I made a mess of that chart. Interesting chart. 4-hour chart's beginning to roll over. This one's kind of interesting. A little bit hard to make a channel on this one to really get a feel for what it's doing, but I kind of want to just go like this. Bonk. Let's just get rid of some of that mess. It's rolling over. I imagine it's going to continue to the upside. It's very choppy recently. It's definitely, if we fire up a ray here, it's definitely, broken above. Oh, crud, sorry about that. Bonk. I want a horizontal ray. No, I want the other ray. Sorry about that. I want the ray, horizontal ray. There it is. If you look at these previous tops that were kind of support resistance there, it's definitely moved above those and it's moving up. So Voxy is looking kind of positive. Bake is crazy. This thing has been a machine. I like it. Something else I really like about Bake. Let's see, where can you play Bake? Binance, MEXC, CoinEx, Gate.io, Bitrue. It has futures contracts. Can you play it on KuCoin? No, yeah, but it's still on Binance. Binance, it depends on where you trade. I'm charting here on Binance where the big volume is. I like what I'm seeing here. I wish Bake was a little bit easier to find, on some of the exchanges that I like. I like some of the ones that I mentioned, but Bake definitely, it ran recently. The upwards channel gave a lot back. It's moving back up. 4-hour indicators are looking pretty darn good. This subsequence may not be the best. Let's actually take this one here, way down to here, and look at that. There we go. Wonderful. So we had that powerful upward channel going. We lost it hard. Came down to the 618 golden pocket. We're making a move above. We're hitting that .5, getting above it. We're rolling over. If you ask me, as always, not financial advice, my friends, but I think Bake will probably continue because this is a very cool project. And so, you know what? All you, except for Shill, because I like Shill, all the ones that are not in the green, I'm not going to bother charting. Shill, 4-hour chart, made a move off the 200 moving average recently, broke way above the channel that it had created, came back into it. It's at the bottom. It's riding it. 4-hour chart, it's beginning to maybe roll over. It could definitely make a bounce at the bottom of that chart, the bottom of that channel. Let's take a 45-minute chart and see. 45-minute would show that maybe it's thinking about it. It's still a little bit weak. So it's still a little bit weak. Can't quite shill yet. Anyway, hey guys, that is the video. Those are the game tokens that I'm watching. As always, BitcoinDailyView.com. Check out Blockchain Education. It's where I learned to trade. A lot of my skills that I have came from there. Check out what's there. Things that I use and endorse, things that I like. Check it out. As always, Blockchain Education over here. We're always, ranting and raving about coins, great setups. Join the team. Come in for the big win. And I'll be trying to do this every day that I can possibly get on and do it, especially the earlier the better. If you do actually buy me a coffee here, it inspires me to make more videos. So take care, and one more tonight on security tokens. So like and subscribe, click the notification bell so you know what's going on.